What if one small fruit could deliver 3 of the most important nutrients your aging eyes need? Not carrots, not oranges, and not an expensive supplement hidden inside a bottle. This fruit is small, slightly fuzzy, and often ignored in the grocery store. But beneath its brown skin is a bright green center filled with vitamin C, lutein, zeaxanthin, and powerful plant antioxidants. That fruit is the kiwi. Now, let me be clear. Kiwi will not reverse blindness, remove cataracts, or replace treatment from an eye doctor. But when we look at the nutrients that support the retina, the macula, the lens, and the delicate blood vessels inside the eyes, kiwi becomes one of the most impressive fruits you can add to your diet. Scientists have identified lutein and zeaxanthin as important pigments concentrated in the macula, the central portion of the retina, responsible for sharp, detailed vision. Kiwi also provides a remarkable amount of vitamin C, an antioxidant that helps protect tissues from oxidative stress. Because you are going to discover what happens inside your eyes when you eat kiwi, the best way to consume it, the common mistake that can reduce its benefits, and who should be careful before eating it regularly. And later in the video, I will reveal the simple food combination that may help your body absorb its eye protective pigments more effectively. 2. Kiwi helps build a natural filter inside your eyes. Picture the inside of your eye as an advanced camera. At the back of that camera is the retina, a thin layer of tissue that receives light and converts it into electrical signals. Those signals travel to your brain, where they become the images you see. Near the center of the retina is the macula. This tiny area helps you read words, recognize faces, see colors, drive safely, and notice fine details. The macula is constantly exposed to light and oxygen over time. This can contribute to oxidative stress, the gradual cellular damage caused by unstable molecules known as free radicals. The body uses 2 yellow-orange pigments called lutein and zeaxanthin as part of the macula's natural defense system. These pigments accumulate inside the eye and help filter some high-energy light, while also acting as Think of them as microscopic sunglasses positioned inside the retina. Both lutein and zeaxanthin does not contain more lutein than dark leafy vegetables such as spinach or kale. However, among fruits, kiwi offers an unusually useful combination of these carotenoids, together with vitamin C, vitamin E, fiber, and other plant compounds. That combination is why kiwi earns a place near the top of the list for eye-supporting fruits. Institute's AREDS research also demonstrated the importance of lutein and zeaxanthin in a specialized supplement formula for people with intermediate age-related macular degeneration. These supplements are not intended for everyone and do not prevent AMD from beginning. But the research confirms that these carotenoids play a meaningful role in the biology of the aging eye mean that eating kiwi produces the same effect as taking an AREDS to formula. It means that regularly consuming foods containing lutein and zeaxanthin can help provide the nutritional materials your eyes naturally use. A practical habit is to eat one kiwi several times per week as part of a varied diet that also includes leafy greens, eggs, orange vegetables, fish, nuts, and seeds. Because the truth is, your eyes do not depend on one magic food. They depend on a team of nutrients, and Kiwi brings several valuable team members together in one small package. 3. ITS, vitamin C helps defend the delicate lens. Now let us move from the retina to the front of the eye. Behind the colored part of your eye sits the lens. The lens must remain transparent so that light can pass through it clearly. As we age, proteins inside the lens can gradually change and clump together. When the lens becomes cloudy, this is known as a cataract. Cataracts are not caused by one single food deficiency. Age, genetics, diabetes, smoking, ultraviolet exposure, medications, and other factors may all contribute. However, the lens is especially vulnerable to oxidative stress. This is where vitamin C becomes important. Vitamin C is a water-soluble antioxidant. It helps neutralize free radicals before they can create additional cellular damage. The fluids surrounding the lens naturally contain vitamin C, which demonstrates how closely this nutrient is connected to the eye's antioxidant defenses. Research has explored whether higher vitamin C intake may be associated with a lower risk of cataracts and age-related eye problems, although food should never be presented as a guaranteed prevention or treatment. Shown only rich in vitamin C1 serving can provide a large portion of the vitamin C most adults need in an entire day. Green kiwi is already an excellent source, while golden kiwi generally contains even more in C as part of a protective cleanup crew. Every day, normal metabolism, sunlight, pollution, inflammation, and blood sugar fluctuations can produce oxidative byproducts. Antioxidants help the body manage this cellular stress before it becomes overwhelming. The eye is especially sensitive because it consumes oxygen rapidly and is exposed to light throughout the day. Eating kiwi does not create an invisible shield around the lens, but it does provide the body with vitamin C that can participate in its normal antioxidant defense systems. For the best result, choose fresh kiwi rather than kiwi-flavored candy, sweetened juice, or processed desserts. The whole fruit gives you vitamin C together with fiber and naturally occurring plant compounds, without the concentrated added sugar found in many packaged products. And there is another reason that fiber matters, especially for people concerned about diabetic eye damage. 4. Kiwi may support the blood vessels that feed your retina. Your eyes are filled with extremely small blood vessels. These vessels deliver oxygen and nutrients to the retina. When they are healthy, blood moves through them efficiently. But when blood sugar, blood pressure, inflammation, or cholesterol remain poorly controlled for years, these delicate vessels can become damaged. This is particularly important for people living with diabetes. Persistently elevated blood sugar can injure retinal blood vessels and contribute to diabetic retinopathy. No fruit can treat diabetic retinopathy, and anyone experiencing blurry vision, dark spots, flashes, or sudden changes in eyesight should receive professional eye care. However, the way you consume fruit can still influence your overall metabolic health. Kiwi contains natural sugar, but it also provides fiber. Fiber slows digestion compared with drinking strained fruit juice, helping create a more gradual release of sugar into the bloodstream. That is one reason the whole fruit is generally a better choice than kiwi juice. When the fruit is blended and then strained, much of the fiber may be removed. When sugar is added, the drink can become more like a dessert than an eye-supporting food. A simple way to eat kiwi is to slice one fruit and combine it with plain Greek yogurt, chia seeds, or a few walnuts. The protein and healthy fats in the meal can increase satisfaction and help prevent the fruit from becoming an isolated sugary snack. Kiwi's vitamin C and other antioxidants also help the body manage oxidative stress. But remember, antioxidants work best within a complete lifestyle that includes controlling blood pressure, avoiding smoking, exercising, sleeping adequately, and receiving regular dilated eye examinations. Many people wait until their eyesight becomes noticeably blurry before scheduling an exam. That can be a dangerous mistake. Conditions such as glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy, and early macular degeneration may progress without obvious symptoms. Food can support your eyes, but only an eye examination can reveal what is actually happening inside them. Think of kiwi as daily nutritional support, not as a replacement for medical detection. 5. The best way to eat kiwi for eye support here is where a small nutritional detail can make a meaningful difference. Lutein and zeaxanthin are fat-soluble carotenoids. This means the digestive system generally absorbs carotenoids more effectively when some dietary fat is present in the same meal. Kiwi itself contains very little fat, so instead of always eating it alone, try combining it with a modest source of healthy fat. Add sliced kiwi to plain yogurt. Eat it beside a small handful of walnuts or almonds. Place it in a bowl with chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, or ground flaxseed. You could also serve kiwi after a breakfast containing eggs or avocado. You do not need a large amount of fat. The goal is simply to avoid making every eye-supporting meal completely fat-free. For most people, one kiwi is a reasonable serving. Some people may enjoy two, but more is not automatically better. Your body benefits from variety. Kiwi provides vitamin C and several carotenoids, but dark leafy vegetables generally provide more lutein. Eggs contain highly bioavailable lutein and zeaxanthin. Orange vegetables contribute which the body can convert into vitamin A. Fish provides omega-3 fatty acids, while nuts and seeds offer vitamin E and beneficial fats. Instead of searching for one miracle ingredient, build an eye protection plate. Imagine a breakfast bowl made with plain yogurt, sliced green kiwi, blueberries, chia seeds, and a few crushed walnuts. You receive vitamin C from the kiwi, colorful plant compounds from the berries, fiber from the fruit and seeds, and healthy fat from the walnuts. Another option is a spinach and egg breakfast, followed by one kiwi. The spinach contributes lutein. The egg provides fat and additional carotenoids, and the kiwi delivers vitamin C. This is nutrition working as a system. And there is one more question many people ask. Should you eat the kiwi skin? The skin is edible and contributes additional fiber, but not everyone enjoys its texture. Wash the fruit carefully, rub away some of the fuzz, and slice it thinly. If the skin irritates your mouth or digestion, simply remove it. Eating the flesh alone is still nutritious. 6. The biggest mistakes and who should be careful. The first mistake is believing that kiwi can restore vision that has already been lost. It cannot cure cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, retinal damage, or diabetic eye disease. Nutrition may support normal eye function and help supply protective nutrients, but eye diseases require proper diagnosis and treatment. The second mistake is turning kiwi into a high-sugar drink. A smoothie made with one kiwi, unsweetened yogurt, and seeds can be reasonable. But a large smoothie containing kiwi, bananas, honey, sweetened juice, flavored yogurt, and syrup can deliver far more sugar and calories than the original fruit. Keep the recipe simple. The third mistake is eating kiwi while ignoring the habits that create the greatest risk. Smoking exposes the eyes to oxidative stress. Poorly controlled diabetes can damage retinal blood vessels. Untreated high blood pressure may affect circulation. Excessive ultraviolet exposure can harm eye. And skipping eye examinations allows silent problems to progress undetected. One fruit cannot compensate for all of these factors. There are also people who should be cautious with kiwi. Kiwi can cause allergic reactions in some individuals. Symptoms may include tingling or itching in the mouth, swelling of the lips or tongue, hives, abdominal discomfort, or difficulty breathing. People with known kiwi allergies should avoid it. Those with strong reactions to latex or certain other fruits may also be more likely to react and should speak with a healthcare professional when uncertain. Kiwi also contains vitamin K. People taking warfarin or other medications whose effects depend on consistent vitamin K intake should not suddenly make major dietary changes without discussing them with their clinician. The key word is consistency. You do not need to fear nutritious foods. You simply need to understand how your individual medical conditions and medications affect your choices. And finally, never ignore sudden eye symptoms. A sudden curtain over your vision, flashes of light, a rapid increase in floaters, severe eye pain, or sudden loss of vision can require urgent medical attention. Do not wait for a fruit, supplement, or home remedy to solve an emergency. Protect the eyes that connect you to the world. Your eyes allow you to recognize the people you love, read a message, enjoy a sunset, drive safely, and remain independent as you grow older. Yet many people think about protecting their vision only after something begins to disappear. Kiwi is not a miracle cure. But it is one of the best fruits you can choose to support healthy eyesight because it delivers an impressive combination of vitamin C, lutein, zeaxanthin, fiber, and additional These nutrients support the body's normal defenses against oxidative stress and provide materials used by delicate structures such as the retina, macula, and lens. Eat fresh kiwi to your breakfast or afternoon snack several times per week. Combine it with yogurt, nuts, seeds, eggs, or another source of healthy fat. And remember to build a varied diet containing leafy greens, colorful vegetables, berries, eggs, fish, nuts, and seeds. Healthy eyesight is not protected by one dramatic decision. It is protected by small decisions repeated over many years. Before you leave, tell us in the comments, do you prefer green kiwi or golden kiwi? And have you ever eaten the skin? If this video helped you understand how food can support your eyes, press the like button, subscribe to Healthy Fruits, and turn on notifications. Share this video with a friend or a family member over 50 who wants to protect their vision naturally. Your eyesight is precious. Start supporting it today, one intelligent choice at a time.